Hey friends, Happy New Year to you. Time for another Squint podcast. We'll get right to it today. I want to really be encouraging. As we open up 2019, I'm going to share with you what I read on January 1. On January 1, I was in Luke chapter 1, and I was reading this account on Gabriel, the angel, who went to Zechariah and Elizabeth to let them know that Elizabeth, who was without child, was barren, unable to have a child, pretty much thought that that was beyond them, that she was now going to have a child, and that child would become John the Baptist. Then Gabriel goes later on, and it's recorded in Luke chapter 1 also, to see Mary, the young virgin who has not known a man, is betrothed or engaged to Joseph. And Gabriel lets Mary know that she, as a virgin, she is with child, and that child is going to be the Messiah, and they'll name him Jesus. And when Mary wonders how this can be, let me read what it says. In Luke 1, 36, the angel Gabriel says, "What's more, your relative Elizabeth has become pregnant in her old age. People used to say she was barren, but she has conceived a son and is now in her 6th month. For nothing is impossible with God." And then Mary goes off and gives a great praise. And so my encouragement to you today is, I don't know what you're going through, but these ladies, one lady, Elizabeth, didn't think she'd ever have a child. Mary found out she had a child, and she's never known a man. And Gabriel's telling both of them, nothing is impossible with God. And so when we look at that, in our lives, your life, my life, the encouragement is, when you look at things and they look bleak, they look difficult, remember, nothing is impossible with God if you put your hope and your trust in God. The markets can look bad, and they look pretty bad as 2018 was closing. I sure have moaned quite a bit about that. The relationships might look bad. The job forecast might not be great. I mean, I don't know what it is you have going on. Maybe the health report hasn't been good, and it seems bleak, but remember this: nothing is impossible with God. I'm reminded of this old song that says, "Nothing is impossible when you put your trust in God. Nothing is impossible when you're trusting in His Word. Hearken to the voice of God to thee. Is there anything too hard for me? Then put your trust in God alone and rest upon His Word. For everything, oh everything, yes everything is possible with God." Okay, I'll stick to podcasts and I won't sing anymore. But the point is, nothing is impossible with God. Everything is possible with God when you put your hope and your trust in God. So I'm praying that in 2019 it's going to be a great year for you. And if it looks bleak, if it looks difficult, remember, nothing is impossible with God. I hope this brings encouragement to you. Have a great week and a Happy New Year.